everyone, so first video review for this week is for The Woman Who Made Me Feel Strange by Anna Ferrara. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day, so if you're on YouTube there is a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog or on my Facebook post then there is a link within that. And this is the video review. So, The Woman Who Made Me Feel Strange by Anna Ferrara is strange indeed, but it is quite the thriller. I've had quite a thrilling week, and it sort of follows Lane, who she's kind of going through a chaotic and traumatic adventure. I'm going to call it chaotic and traumatic because it really is quite chaotic and it really is super traumatic. And we sort of embark on this journey of discovery with her. She's trying to make sense of everything that's around her and everything that's happening. And so she's woken up with vague recollections of a past that she's not quite sure she remembers exactly what happened and how she came to be where she is. And Lane is trying to put together these puzzle pieces with the help of a fellow patient, so Paul. And Paul has all these theories. She has all these theories about their treatment and why they're where they are, how they got there, and it ends up leading Lane sort of in a bit of an adventure, sort of back tracing her steps, I guess, that allows her to sort of connect some dots and draw conclusions. So it's really one of those thrillers that keeps you guessing till the end, and it was so exciting, but in a way it was really odd to read. Now this is one of those things, because I've read one of Anna Ferrara's books before. They are a little bit odd in their plot line, and I think it gives her a unique edge because you're discovering the story with the characters, you're not seeing it through their eyes, you're literally experiencing it with them. And there was some cleverly placed clues for both you to decipher and the character, and I must admit that I hadn't a clue what was going on, and therefore I found the story was filled with lots of surprise and lots of intrigue, because I couldn't figure it out at all. I kept reading different bits of chapters and then I keep getting like bits of clues, and I was like, what is going on? I was so confused, but I loved that I was so confused by it, because it meant that I had to figure things out with Lane, and when she was confused I was confused, and it was really good to have that experience rather than you thinking, oh, when you turn that page you're in trouble, Lane. You just didn't know, you just really couldn't, you could not second guess this book if you tried. And so it was really filled with surprise and intrigue, and I really wasn't sure where it was heading, or what Lane's story would actually be. You couldn't guess at all. There was a lot of red herrings in there for you as well that sort of threw you off the scent, and or made you doubt yourself, which was very clever. I like that. If you did think you were figuring something out, you were definitely wrong. And it's sort of, with each revelation you were sort of given more to sort of lap up information wise, and it gave you hope that you'd be able to figure it out. But no, I was completely unsuccessful in trying to figure this out before Lane. I had to figure it out with her, completely with her, and I think she even sussed it before I did. I still was confused. And that created a good tension in it, so it meant that you were quite on edge reading it, because you didn't know, when you turned that page you really didn't know what was waiting in store for Lane, and you didn't know what was waiting in store for you. So it was quite a thrill to read, and although it will require your focus, you can't really pick this up, and it's kind of, I did read it over several days, but I had to read it a lot quicker than I normally would, because I don't think I would have remembered what it was I needed to remember. And I really wanted the question answered as well. I think that was one of the main things. It's one of those books, it really requires your focus and attention, so you can't read it and watch the news updates. You need to be 100% in this book to get all the clues and get fully immersed in the story. And it was exciting though, and very different, and I like that about Anna Ferrara. I like her books, that they are not the norm for thriller, they're completely different, and it really has created intrigue now for the rest of the series, which I can't wait to read, can't wait to figure out what they're about. And it contained characters that not only made sort of Lane question her sanity, but also it kind of left you with a lot of questions too. And so it really, like I say, that really pressed you forward to keep reading and wanting to discover more. And it was just something a bit different for a thriller, it really was. And you know, if you want a story to get your teeth into, if you want one where you really need a mystery to unravel, this is definitely that type of book. It will keep you busy for ages, trust me. And I really enjoyed it, and like I say, I can't wait to see what this brings for the rest of this this series, because it's part of the Those Strange Women series, and yeah, it's left me really, really intrigued. I can't wait to figure out what's going to happen in the other books, or even what they're about. I just can't wait to find out. I think it's going to be really exciting. So yeah, it's a really great book. Definitely give it a try. I will pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of The Woman Who Made Me Feel Strange by Anna Ferrara. If you've read The Woman Who Made Me Feel Strange, please let me know. Please comment, get involved, discuss it. How did you do with solving the mystery before Lane? I really want to know if anybody managed to get it before Lane, because I really haven't got a clue. And if you haven't read it yet, you're interested in reading it, or it's on your to be read list, then please let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And when you do read it, or if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye!